Liverpool to Portsmouth, yeah, that chorus got the crowd screaming.
What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from the Inner Circle. If you missed my last video, please go back and check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, go in the comment section down below. Positive and negative feedback is always welcome, so please let your voice be heard. Now, ever since the whole Xbox Scorpio 4K 60 frames per second was announced on our TiC podcast by Albert Pinello, everyone seems to have an opinion, and rightfully so. And so now people are going to saying, oh, because it's 4K 60 uncompromised, that's impossible, and if they do that, it's going to be dumb, and every Xbox game, and it's two sides of the spectrum. People are saying every Xbox game is going to be 4K 60, and that's stupid, because it's going to be low to medium settings, and the other people are saying there's no way it'll ever hit 4K 60 frames per second. People can't seem to make up their mind on which direction they want to go with this console, but there is a factor that every single person that seems to have left out, and that's the point that Microsoft has said repeatedly, that it is on the developer on how they want to use that power. Yes, it has the capabilities of running games at 4K 60 frames per second, but that does not necessarily mean that the developer wants the game to run at that resolution. You know, the devs could easily say, you know what, I got all this extra horsepower. Why not run the game at 1440p, 60 frames per second on, you know, ultra max settings? You know, the graphics just looking absolutely beautiful. That is an option that is given by Microsoft to these developers. But everyone seems to get stuck on the 4K 60 frames per second aspect. That is an option. That is an option given to the developers. Now, I will say, I did tweet this out, and I had got the idea from watching Arsenal's video. You know, if we do, for some reason, have 4K 60 frames per second, you know, I want PC options. And I know some people are saying, oh, if you give it PC options, that no longer makes it a console. It's still a console, but those options would be absolutely amazing. You know, that's the key word in all of this. Options. Microsoft giving developers options on how to use the power, and if Microsoft can give us the option, you know, to adjust the settings how we see, like on PC, you know, have a auto adjust setting for the people who just want to pop their disc in and play. That's perfectly fine for the casual gamer. Then also for us who might want to adjust certain things, you know, let us have the ability to go in, you know, and do those certain things. You know, even if you have to put up a warning for the casual players, you know, adjusting these may make the game unstable or whatever the case may be. But back to my original point, you know, not every single Xbox One Scorpio title will be 4K 60 frames per second. I need everyone to get that out of their head, whether you're saying it to be, you know, on the Xbox side or you're saying it as an Xbox hater. You know, that is not the case. You guys are focusing on one thing that was said, but not focusing on the bigger picture. Well, since the beginning, it was said by Microsoft that the developers have the option. They have that extra horsepower to use as they see fit, and they could run games at 4K 60 frames per second. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is Fame Entertainment from the Inner Circle. You guys have a great one, and I'm out.